Thanks for tuning in to another Buffalo Chicken Dip Legacy video, where legacy is for the people. If you're enjoying our content, take a second to subscribe, hit that like button, or leave a comment on the video. These are a couple ways you can help the channel for free. Thanks again for watching and enjoy the video.
Done that today. No! No! All right, so it's gonna be one of those days.
Yeah. I had no input on that, so
no, that's funny. I think they might have. So in the stream room, they actually have that camera. They have a TV set up so they can get everything set up appropriately.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he must have seen me.
I guarantee he saw you.
Oh.
All right, so we got Eric playing Energy and Gabriel playing Blue Black Tempo.
Mm-hmm.
Both pretty straightforward lists. We've seen a bunch today.
Yep. Eric, we did see earlier on camera today.
There
it's
it
like
is.
Turn one Ocelot Pride is going to take one off of the
legacy staple right there.
Yep. Unfortunately. All right, we're going to fetch. I would assume we're going to see Undercity Sewers here.
Yep. Yep. No spicy, tricky plays here.
No. Bare bones. Here we go. All right, presenting the cut. What do we see? We got Daze, Force of Will. I think that's a Dalthy Voidwalker.
I think that is a Dalthy Voidwalker. All right. He likes what he sees.
All right.
As Brainstorm. I would also like that.
Yeah.
Good handful of threats, but not a lot of other stuff.
I think if I were him, I'd probably just hold on right now, and then just wait to most likely deploy the Bowmaster, just to see what he does.
Yeah, it looks like Eric's holding a swords.
Okay. Draw. Got a Sand Scout there for Eric. Attacks. Bowmaster, shoot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let it die.
Seems fine. Not much you can do about that. He does have swords in hand. It looks like he's got Mountain, Hexing Squelcher. We got an Elegant Parlor and a Wasteland.
Land heavy.
Yes. I would assume he's looking to play the... Oh, okay.
Just run the Hexing Squelcher. Yeah, I don't hate it.
That's fine. That's fair. Yeah, where it can't be countered and everything else... Keeps everything else from being countered.
Yeah, it kind of blanks half of Gabriel's hand.
Yeah, it's the vast majority of his hand is really bad right now. All right, we're gonna Brainstorm. Thoughtseize is really good.
It's like Thoughtseize, Kaido, Brazen Borrower?
Yeah, that's Brazen Borrower. I do like Thoughtseize here.
So they're probably looking at.
I think if I were Gabriel, I might put back. I mean, there's a good number of cards you could just put back on top here. Like, I definitely would be looking to use the Brazen Borrower on next turn to hopefully, like, put the Squelcher back in hand and then Thoughtseize it.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how much he really wants to deal with this Hexing Squelcher.
Yeah.
I mean, Hexing Squelcher is a very good card, obviously.
Yeah, especially when it's blanking a good number of the cards in his hand.
Yeah, but if he just wants to say, all right, my counter spells are
pretty useless here.
Let's just not even worry about them. Just put those back. Deal with that later.
Yeah, looks like he is deciding. It looks like he might be putting Force of Will back, but keeping Daze in hand.
Interesting. He could. Okay, this is
what he might be doing is he might be going to wait for him to cast his first spell for the turn, and then bounce the Hexing Squelcher back to hand, so then he can Daze.
Yeah.
Which is a play I think is quite good. We got a reader on Sand Scout here.
Yeah, I
Definitely
think,
not one you see very like if you haven't been keeping up with the energy lists here, it's definitely something you don't see very
Yep. So I
often.
think that's exactly what we're
Yep.
gonna see here. Bounce that,
Bounce.
daze.
And then we're gonna daze the Sand Scout. I think what Eric was hoping to do was get the Sand Scout out, and then he was going to play the Wasteland.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna see the Elegant Parlor. Look at the top. I think it might have been another Ocelot Pride, but
If it's an onslaught, probably definitely
Yeah.
say it's on top, right?
play land for turn. There's that Force of Will we saw Gabriel put back on top. Attack for 2. Oh,
And
yep.
Kaito.
Yep. Ninjutsuing in for Kaido for 4.
Kaido.
He's
Legacy staple.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, this was in a regular standard set, so
It was in a regular standard set.
it is. He is a very powerful card, and like his kind of play pattern is something I enjoy.
Yeah.
Energy, not so much.
Kaido's a hard card to deal with, but it doesn't feel. It's one of those, like, it's kind of right on that border of it's kind of broken, but it's not unfair.
Yeah. Okay, so he tried to go for the Guide of Souls first, and which got Force of Willed. Eric is very quickly running low on life, continually tapping that the red-white horizon land.
Sunbaked
he's
Canyon.
yeah, Sunbaked Canyon. He's looking to resolve another Sand Scout to Wasteland and trigger. He's going to get a 1/1 warrior token.
Yeah, because it's just whenever it leaves is 2, so it will still trigger that.
All right. Gabriel still has the Thoughtseize in hand, and you just drew Island for turn.
Yeah, it's the Hexen Sculpture and the Swords to Plowshares.
Honestly, oh well.
I don't
I
disagree
guess,
with it.
Yeah, I think the Swords is fine, because like he's used up all of his counter magic. He really doesn't have any want to use it, or like he doesn't really care for the Hexing Sculpture anymore. It doesn't matter as much. Eric deciding how he wants to do his blocks. All right. Blocking the Kaido, taking 1 from the Bowmasters. Kaido is getting 0'd here. Yeah, Force of Will is real bad. Going to take the Ponder. I would assume we're going to see him cast Ponder here in just a second. Okay, no.
Could just be holding the Bowmasters because he still has the Bowmasters.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he just did put Bowmasters back to hand.
Which Eric should know about.
Yes.
Yes. Sculpture, you just say, yep, sounds good.
Yep.
Ocelot Pride.
Ocelot Pride. Yep.
That's what you're saving that Bowmaster for.
Yep. Eric does not look happy about his current situation, which I do not blame him. Kaido's going to take 2. Bowmaster hit the Ocelot Pride. Orc Army goes up to 2. Untap. Ooh, all right. We got a Ponder. Let's see what we got.
Looks like land, days,
Yep,
shuffle. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Honestly, those are my favorite ponders. When you don't have to think about it, you're
Yep,
like,
it's
yep,
just
this
like,
is
all
bad.
right.
I don't need it.
Yeah, the ones you don't have to think about are great. Like, even if it is the ones like, all right, here's these three cards. All right, I know exactly which one I want on top.
Yep. If it's an easy keep or an easy shuffle. It's when you have to think about it is when it's like, I hate this card. I hate playing Ponder. I should play any other color.
Still getting aggressive here. Leaving the Bowmasters back. Because the Sculpture just eat it. All right. Down to 3. Gonna 0. Ooh, I think that's a Murktide. I think that's gonna wrap this game up here. Yep. Murktide, big boy. Yep, there it is. Right. There goes game 1.
Moving game 2. Gabriel E-Body.
Yep.
Up a game. see.
All right. We're fairly acquainted with Eric's list from earlier today. We got 2 Containment Priests, 3 Deafening Silence, 3 Gaddock Teak, 4 Leyline of the Void, 1 Pyroblast, 2 Red Elemental Blasts.
So,
I
yeah.
do think the blasts come in here. It does look like he's picked up the Deafening Silence, which I'm not a big fan of.
Deafening
in
Silence
this
is a weird
matchup.
one here. Yeah, like I
In the-
see the logic because you think of like, oh, they're just gonna go ponder, brainstorm all a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff in one turn. Tempo decks, I mean, these ones usually are fine just playing one spell a turn.
Yeah. I think against like the red blue ones with Corey, especially
Yeah,
if you've seen
those
Corey
you
Steel Card,
definitely-
you
you
have to
definitely
bring in
want to.
Corey Steel Card.
But in the blue black ones, like it's a I don't want to say slower is not
Yeah.
correct, but it just attacks from a different angle. I don't know that I really care for those. But I agree. The blast definitely. I think the blast definitely come in here.
Gabriel, for Gabriel, we got 4 Borrow Goyf, 1 Brazen Borrower, 1 Consign, 2 Dorothy, 2 Fatal Push. Fatal Pushes are definitely coming in.
I see Fatal Push. I see the one Massacre. We are talking about Massacre earlier.
Massacre is great here. Long Goodbye. Oh, okay. I could see Long Goodbye coming in.
Yeah.
Destroy target creature, Planeswalker. They're great for a flip to Johnny. So I definitely think Long Goodbye comes in. I don't think we'll see Jace Wielder of Mysteries coming in this match.
No.
Wait, hold on. I'm looking at the wrong list. I am sorry. I was looking at a different Gabriel's.
Yeah,
the guy on Doomsday. Whoops. Okay, we got 2 Borrow Goyf, 2 Blue Elemental Blasts. I think those will be coming in.
Yeah.
Dolphy, 2 Force Negations. Those won't be. Grafdigger's Cage, Massacre definitely will be. Snuff Out, I think, will as well.
Yeah, just some extra removal.
Yeah. I could see Surgical coming in, but I highly doubt it.
I mean, he could go turn 1. If he thought seizes the Ocelot Pride and then just has the Surgical.
Yeah, that would be
that's
a pretty big blowout.
That's the Lantern control player in me. I never get to do any of that stuff like in an actual event, but I could think about doing it all day.
You could definitely think about doing it.
So Eric is going to be on the play, presumably. Technically, he has the choice. He doesn't have to take the play.
Well, he's not on Manaless Dredge, so I don't think he's going to be making that decision.
No.
That would have been wild, though, to see a Manaless Dredge list.
That would have been wild.
I honestly cannot remember the last time I saw Manaless Dredge.
I say it's been a few years. I don't, not even an event, just somebody had it together.
I think the last time I saw it was when I still lived up in Morgantown, about like maybe 10 years ago at this point.
So yeah, buddy built it about 4 or 5 years ago now. He's like, hey, built a legacy deck. I was like, all right,
here we go.
let's play some legacy.
Very cheap deck.
Yeah.
Very cheap.
All right, looking at some hands.
I like Body's hand. We got Brainstorm, Daze. I think that's a Murktide.
I think that's a Murktide. We got.
I think we got Dothy Voidwalker. I'm not sure what the other card is.
I like that hand. Looks like Eric's got a static. Is Static Prison, is that the name of the card?
Deafening Silence?
Or is it Deafening Silence?
Maybe. I can't tell. It's hard to.
I think it's one of those two.
Yeah.
I think that's a Caracas, a Hexing Squelcher, maybe, and
Yes.
Raptor. I don't hate it. I don't love it.
Yeah. Okay. We got a Johnny.
Oh,
yes,
Johnny. Okay.
Yeah.
I like
Johnny
it better.
Static Prison,
Okay.
Hexing Squelcher, and an Amp Raptor, and then I think Wasteland, Crocus, and a Plateau.
All right. With the Ajani, I like the hand a lot better.
Yeah.
I like the hand a lot better.
There's no turn 1 action, but I think it's still a keepable hand.
Yes. Yes.
I think.
They're thinking.
Yeah. Eric. Oh, okay. Oh, nope, nope, nope. All right, we're keeping.
That's Eric's gonna
Good to
start us
go.
off.
Oh, is it Bowmaster? I think it was Bowmaster.
Mm.
If it's Bowmaster, oh, a fatal push. Okay, yeah, 100%. That was a really good hand to keep. And here comes Hexing Squelcher. Sure, cool, dude.
To move that fatal push right up to the front of the hand.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Could not have been faster.
And I'll say I like running out the Hexing Sculpture here instead
Oh,
of like
100%.
instead of the especially like over the Ajani
Mhm.
because he's got to know whatever he plays here is going to eat something.
Yeah, some kind of removal.
And I would much rather even in a forcible match I'd rather lose Hexing Sculpture over Ajani.
Most definitely.
Hexing Sculpture is annoying. Ajani wins you the game.
Yes. It is a pain in the butt.
The real question is, does he run it out next turn, or does he run out Amp Raptor next turn? I guess part of it depends, right, on what Gabriel plays.
Yes. I would not be surprised to watch him go Wasteland into one of his 2/2 drops.
Yeah. Ooh.
Or no. Okay. Draw.
Pass.
Voice of Victory. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going Amped Raptor. Brainstorm. I think Ebodi's just here's just looking
like
at his
Bowmaster
options.
Land.
I think we might. I was gonna say we'll probably see a daze come from Ebody here on the. Okay. Well, yeah, I was gonna say I would not be surprised to see the Undercity Sewer. Been the Dolthy Pass.
Another Caracas.
Wasteland.
Yeah, Wasteland there. Just it feels free.
Yeah, and into Voice of Victory.
Yeah, that is a.
There's just so many annoying cards in this energy deck. It's just like, oh, you can't do things on my turn. Sorry. Yeah, that Snuff Out is pretty good here, and I would probably cast it now. Oh, okay. This is comp REL, so. But, if the players agree on it, it's fine. All right. Attacking for 4. Tap. I do expect we'll see a Johnny hit the table here. Oh, just okay. Are we just passing? Oh, getting cards in hand. A Johnny. Trigger. Yep. They're getting exiled anyway. That's fine. Just shortcutting. Okay. I kind of like the play of second main playing the Crocus to have it untapped. That way you can save the Ajani.
Yeah. So we saw earlier how much just Caracasing your own Ajani.
Mm-hmm.
That was,
especially with Guide of Souls out on the battlefield. It's just absolutely absurd.
I'm going to Caracas has long been one of those cards that I felt like should be fine in Modern. I'm gonna think about that specific interaction.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
after watching that,
it was pretty disgusting. Is he thinking about casting Murktide here? I don't hate it. Murktide into Snuff Out. Ooh, no. Bowmaster? No. Okay. Snuff Out. Snuff Out. I was going to say, I feel like you have to cast Snuff Out here. There it is.
Even when the numbers are in numerical order,
yes,
they're impossible to find.
Definitely can be difficult. All right. We have Crocus, Amped Raptor, and a red Elemental Blast. Looks like we're going to see the Raptor. Trigger. Flip. Into God.
Speaking of,
Yeah. And thanks to this Voice of Victory, this is going to be a rather large attack. Oh, Voice of Victory getting 2 counters and flying now. So now Ebody can't block it. This is a lot of damage coming across the table here.
yeah, it is.
6, which would put him down to 3. You really don't want to trade both the Orc Army and the Orcish Bowmasters for 2 tokens that are just going to go away here in a few seconds.
Yeah,
Yep.
just gonna take it.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, is Voice of Victory a 1-2 or something?
I think it might be a 1-3.
I'm sure it's got some absurd stats for. Yeah, 1-3.
All right, so there's
So-
the Murktide, so it can at least.
Yeah, we've got a decent blocker now, but with the Static Prison in hand, I think this is it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
5%, and yep, that's gonna be game 2. So we are moving to game 3. Ebody's gonna be on the play.
Which seemed to work out for him last game.
Yeah, or again, at least we're presuming he's gonna choose to be on the play.
Yes.
No guarantees.
I feel like it's pretty much
It's like
guaranteed, but
99.9.
Yeah.
Yeah, not impossible to choose to be on the draw. It is a legal game action,
Yes.
not a recommended game action.
Yeah, he could be of unsound mind and body and just end up choosing that, but
I mean, if you think about it, if you go second,
it looked like he was bringing him back in dazes, which I
on
do,
the
on the play
on
I
the
do
play,
like.
yeah, I don't disagree with that.
That is something like a lot of people just don't understand with like tempo decks. Like typically it's like after game 1, it's like I'm gonna take out all my dazes and not bring them back in. Like I think that's a very important skill that like high level Magic players like if you want to become a high level Magic player is like
Sideboarding is the hardest part, I think. So I forget who it was. It was maybe like either like a YouTube video or on Twitter or something. Somebody was saying once like you should practice more games post board because math says you're going to play more games post board than pre board. Because even if you go 2-0 every single round of a 10-round event, you've played 10 games pre-board, 10 games post-board. If a single one of those goes to game 3, you immediately skewed it into you've now played more games post-boarded. So getting used to and learning what cards actually need to be in what matchups. I think that's something a lot of people. I mean, myself included, for a long time.
Oh yes.
Like I just all right, I know exactly what my 60 cards is gonna do, and these 15 cards, I'll think about them sometime.
Yeah.
It's like nah.
Absolute lifesaver for events like this is just coming up with a sideboard guide.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a basic thing, like just anything that takes like a little bit off the mental load.
Yeah.
Is huge. Oh, okay. Yep. Shipping it back for
looked
Ebody.
very land heavy.
Yeah, I was going to say looked a little bit too land heavy than what he was wanting. Eric looks like he's got a similar hand to the last game. I saw Hexing Sculpture, Voice of Victory, and like 2 land and some other stuff.
Yeah, it worked last game.
Yeah, I was going to say it seems like it would be good enough. Looks like Ebody is showing off some of his silly tokens. He has some dude with a wet shirt. Oh, we got an After. Some would say that his hand, Eric's hand is fire.
As the kids say.
Yeah, well,
And
it's very, very full of fire design.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately. He's just showing up all these tokens.
all of his tokens.
the one thing about not playing is like I made up all those hot dog tokens.
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, I think we've got Orcish Bowmaster. Yeah, we're definitely keeping this hand. It's
yeah.
a good
Oh yeah.
hand.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We've got Force of Will, Brainstorm. Looks like a Snuff Out.
Yeah.
Polluted Delta. I'm not sure what that card is like closest to that's touching his thumb at the moment. I was going to say, I think you have to keep the Bowmaster here. Oh, okay. Oh, Tameo. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's Tameo. Yeah, easy.
That's another thing. Tameo does kind of blank Ocelot Pride
yeah.
because she just kind of shuts off the Pride and all of the tokens, giving them -0, -1, or yeah, -1, -0. All right. Oh, speaking of Ocelot Pride, fetch. Ooh, he's got Goblin Bombardment in hand.
Oh. Energy doing energy things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Who would have guessed that this would be a 2-format all-star?
Yeah.
The fact that you can pretty much, minus the land base, just essentially play the exact same deck you would in Modern.
So far, like just what's on the board, it's all Modern legal.
Yeah, as of right now.
Obviously, the cards in hands we know about, but
Yeah.
just what's on the board.
Well, I think even his hand is Modern legal. Oh, except for the Amped Raptor.
Oh yeah, Amped Raptor. It used to be Modern legal though.
Never should have been. None of these cards should be. They're all disgusting. All right, we're gonna flip that Tameo. See another Goyf? Ponder. I would definitely put one of those Ponders back and probably shuffle them away with a land. Yep. Looks like Gabriel agrees.
It definitely feels like the safest.
Mm-hmm. Yep, put down that fetch land, and then we're gonna fetch, probably just pull the Underground Sea off the top and shuffle. And then slam that another Goyf. Okay, I was ready to say, you don't need to look. You just put it back.
He could have just forgotten.
Yeah.
I do that all the time. I'm also terrible at Magic and have a Swiss cheese for brains, so.
Well. All right. There's a cut. And the Nether Goyf.
Yep.
Currently at 2-3.
That's a board state right there.
It's
almost Modern legal.
Yeah. Fetch. Crack. I'm going to grab, I would assume, a Plateau.
Yeah.
Definitely doesn't want to grab the Savannah. Don't want to show him. I highly doubt Green's ever going to come up in this matchup, but, just in case. All right, we got a Guide of Souls.
We got a Guide of Souls.
Into an Ocelot Pride. Yep, we're gonna. Snuffing it out is definitely the right play there.
God. Ocelot Pride.
Yep.
Legacy staple.
I hope whoever designed that card is very proud.
You know what? On some level, if I was the one who designed Ocelot Pride, I don't think I could not be like, yeah, sure, maybe the card's way too strong, but I see him play in multiple formats here.
Multi-format all-star.
I'd feel pretty good about that. Maybe not feel good about, warping the format around it, but yeah, it's not the only
might end up
card.
warping 2 formats around it.
It's not the only card in the deck.
I also find it funny that you just let my pun just skate right on by. The 6-7 was too much. Now it just
I'm definitely leaving you at home next time.
No, you can't. Who else is going to wear a hot dog with you next time?
I'm sure I can find somebody. I'll get Max to come up with me.
Oh, fair. Yeah. Yeah, he'll wear the hot dog costume. I've got his hot dog costume.
Oh, do you
Yeah,
really?
I'll hold it hostage. All right, where are we going? Voice. Okay, yeah. Voice of victory. Do you counter the voice of victory? Just because it's
that's
the thing is that the tokens don't really do anything.
Yeah, let's say with
it's like the same with Ocelot Pride. Like as long as Tameo is still ticking up, they don't like Voice of Victory's tokens don't do anything. Like you're gonna have to hold back the Netherglyph to Defender, but fetch, grabbing Swamp, Orcish Bowmaster in response.
Bowmaster would be good.
Yep, snipe one of the Ocelot Pride tokens. Oh, cracking the token. Okay. Probably trying to find a different blue card.
Don't think that's it.
No.
Undercity Sewers.
Yeah, Undercity Sewers unfortunately cannot pitch to Force of Will unless there's a painter on the battlefield naming blue.
There had better not be a painter on the
That would be wild. It's just like, I'm going to just jam this painter combo into my energy shell. Why not? Just to get some people.
It would.
Oh, yeah.
It would absolutely get somebody. I don't know who, but somebody for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Goblin Bombardment. With another Amped Raptor and Hexing Squelcher. Those are some rough cards, but I think E-Body can still handle it. Like next turn, he can go get Snuff Out back out of his graveyard. Sure. Okay. 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just sending the message.
Yeah. Gabriel gave the thumbs up of message received. Ooh, Borogoyf. That is a huge card here. I
love Borogoyf.
Yes, that card is insane.
That is a card of recent times that is allowed to stay.
Mm-hmm.
I love Borogoyf. It was in like the Tarmogoyf commander deck.
Yeah.
Which Tarmogoyf commander deck is a series of words.
Ooh, pitching Murktide. Okay. Ticking up, Tameo. Yeah, I think that was the correct play. Pretty much nothing is getting through that Borogoyf. Like he needed to draw Swords to Plowshares here. I think that's most like, yeah. I think he's going to try to see what he gets off of the Raptor, and then depending on what he gets, he might crack that. Oh, what a rip! Oh
man, yeah, that was literally the.
Yep, I think that's what he would have tried to hope to get off of his Sunbaked Canyon by cracking it, but like the fact that he just ripped it right off of with the Amped Raptor was just it's so clutch. Now we've got Hexing Squelcher attacking for 2. Nope, thinking better about it because Netherglyph's just going to eat it and the tokens won't do anything. I do believe E-Body is most likely going to be ulting Tameo next turn.
I would.
Yeah. I think like legitimately Eric can still fight through that. There's only so much he can get out of drawing half of his deck. Like it's very insurmountable. Like it's like the odds are stacked very much against him. I will say that. Okay, so he blocked one of the tokens and let Tamio take a damage from the. Okay. Playing another Tamio. Yep, gonna draw half his deck and then
Flip the other one.
Yep.
Jesus.
definitely more than 3 cards.
So that's going to be pushing. It's got to be pushing about 24 cards ish. 28, probably around 22.
I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19. So yeah.
So 20. A lot of cards regardless.
Tamio's going to flip. We got Kaito. That's a great card.
Yeah, I mean, when you draw half your deck, math says you're going to draw anything you need. I mean, I've drawn half my deck and gotten nothing out of it before, but it doesn't happen often.
Yeah. I have seen people who have went to activate Griselbrand twice, draw 14 cards, find nothing they need, and then die.
I've done that more times than I care to think about.
Doesn't happen often, but when it does,
nope.
It's a beautiful sight. I've never been a Griselbrand gamer myself, so
I have, and usually drawing 14 cards, you get there.
Now we've got like all the fatal pushes. So, yep, take 2. Pay that ward cost all day long. I thought he was about to cast that Ponder. I was going to say, do we really need to draw more cards? All right, fatal push. Now we can play on your turn. Let's get that Murktide in here. Let's go. There he is. Yep.
He should be able to full send it. All right, they're scooping it up.
Scooping it up. Anybody makes